What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make some fast money, well, sort of fast money with photography this month. Stay tuned to hear all about it. What's up guys, my name is Jesus Martinez and I'm a San Diego photographer and filmmaker, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to follow the journey. Alright guys, now if you guys were wondering how you're going to make this fast money, the way that you're gonna do it is by doing those couples, maternity, engagements, yes, family photos, and all that realm of photography. That pays very well, and there's a lot of work out there, guys. Now I know it can be scary, and I know most of you guys that follow my channel are probably looking at, this guy does family photos? And yes, I do. For me, it's been very hard to get commissioned with my street photography or that sort of photography, which that is what I'm aiming for eventually. But like I've mentioned in this channel, I do wedding photography, and I actually do a lot of couples and maternity, surprisingly, with the whole COVID thing going on. I wonder if COVID had something to do with all these maternity shoots, because I've been getting hit up for a lot of maternity shoots lately. So this is your chance, guys. You guys got a month or two before all these COVID babies come in, so make sure you take some notes. Now I'm gonna make this guide mostly for those that are fairly new to photography and just want to make those quick bucks, want to see how they can get into it. Now if you have some experience, then I mean you have that edge on it, but I'm gonna go with step one. Now for this step, you have to photograph everyone you know. You gotta photograph your brother, your sister, your uncle, your mom, your aunts, everybody you know, because these are potential photos that will help you to build the right portfolio. Now, you're not just gonna photograph them in the kitchen and the couch. You gotta go out there. So you gotta go out to nice locations like the beach, some nice trails, something that is very scenic, because that is what people are looking for. Now, I'd recommend you to take some 5 minutes and go on Instagram and go through wedding photographer, family photographers, just look up those hashtags and see what people like, because it's more of those golden tones and that type of vibe of photography that I feel like it's very popular right now. Now the second step that you're going to take in order to make this work and get this going is you are going to post on your social media, preferably like your Facebook, and show some of the photos you've taken and post, guys, I am a photographer, I'm looking for couples, I'm looking for family photos that you guys might need. Now at this point, it depends where you are in your career, but if you're new, I would still recommend you to do it for free. If you feel comfortable with it and you think your work is worth it, I would then charge them, but there's a gray area. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate because I'm saying do it for free, but that's why I'm telling you guys to post this on Facebook, because one, when you post and say you're a photographer, people will see you different. Whenever people think of a photographer, and I'm talking about your network, everybody that you know on Facebook, friends of friends as well, they will think of you when somebody says, I need a photographer. Or whenever a photographer word comes up, you're gonna pop up. They're gonna think of you and they're gonna go to you. Also, when they hear a friend that's looking for a photographer, I'm the guy that they recommend. So it is huge that you make sure you post this on Facebook, and when you tell people what you do, you're a photographer. You know, it doesn't matter. You just have to, you are now a photographer. I've officially made you the photographer. Now for step number 3, you're going to like this video and subscribe to the channel because you've learned a couple things and I really appreciate it. Now to the second part of it, you're going to now create a portfolio, whether it be a Facebook page or ideally an Instagram page. Hopefully you have enough photos to fill at least, somewhere around 15 plus photos, so you can at least fill the feed, and that way people can see your work. And when you're posting these photos, I would say towards the last ones that you're posting, you want to start mentioning, guys, I'm offering 30-minute sessions for X amount of money, 1 hour session for X amount of money, and just keep posting. Make sure you're using relevant hashtags of your local place. I love to use San Diego photographer, and that has actually helped me out. The San Diego family photographer, and again, you're gonna look at what other photographers in your area are using and just try to like mimic what other people are doing in that sense. But the whole point of this Instagram is that you have somewhere to place your work, and when your network, your friends of your friends, hear that somebody needs a photographer, well, hey, my friend, check him out. This is his Instagram, this is his work, and that's how you're going to make money. And guys, I know it sounds far-fetched and all, but if you put in enough of the work, and if you get enough portraits, and if you keep going at this, you will eventually reach the network that you need. You will eventually find that maternity photo shoot that somebody was looking for photos but was a little bit hesitant because they've never had a photographer or so, or they didn't want to spend too much, they weren't so sure on pricing. So this is where you're going to come in. And you know, this is the hardest part, I'd say, of being consistent. And I said fast money, this is going to take you a couple weeks at least. In the meantime, where you set the photo shoots with all your friends and get, you know, nice outfits and nice locations, like this will take some time. But I guarantee you that if you work hard at this, within a month you should have at least an inquiry. You should have hopefully one job down. But the thing of this is, it's something that will keep going. You know, you can keep building this portfolio, you keep taking photos, you keep adding them to your portfolio, you keep posting them, posting on your stories, posting on your Facebook. There's sometimes people that don't see it, repost, more people will see it. You know, this is the beginning of your business. So this is my plan on how you can make money quickly with photography. And again, charging is the hardest part, I'd say, but charge what you feel comfortable with. Be conscious of what you're creating and what you're giving. Look at other photographers in your area and see where you stack upon them. This is all up to you guys. It's the hardest part. It was very hard for me, but you got this. You guys got this. I believe in you. Now, there's this quote, I think it's a quote I heard somewhere, and it's, you haven't failed until you've quit. And it's something I've really stuck with. So make sure you keep going at this, you keep working on your portfolio. If it's not the portfolio, you're watching a YouTube video on how to pose, you're reading a book on how to pose, you're learning new stuff every single day. And that is one thing that you have to keep in mind. Like, this isn't a day to night, 1 week thing where you're just all of a sudden booked every single day. Like, it's gonna take time, especially if you're new. All right guys, that's all I have for you today in this video. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below. Thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Make sure you like this video if you learned something, and I'm gonna see you on the next video.